Ask the question, what research evidence has been undertaken assessing the effects of intergenerational practice, and where can I find that evidence? Then our evidence and gap map will be something that will be able to help you address those questions. My name's Fiona Campbell and I'm a senior lecturer in evidence synthesis based at Newcastle University, and a team of us undertook this work, including Professor Jo Thompson-Kuhn and Rebecca Weir, who are based at the University of Exeter, and we worked with colleagues at the University of Sheffield, Oxford University, and also a large group of stakeholders with skills and expertise in the areas of intergenerational practice and also the needs of older people and also children and young people. And we created an evidence and gap map, and this work was funded by the NIHR. And it aimed to understand and map out the research evidence and gaps in research on intergenerational interventions. And this very short video is just designed to help you navigate the evidence and gap map. This is what the evidence and gap map looks like, and it's an interactive visual representation of all of the evidence. It's free to access, and we've got the links in this presentation. Here are the links that will take you directly to the map and also to a report describing our findings. So when you initially open the map, you will find that there's some text about the map, and it includes a glossary. When you start interacting with the map, you'll find at the top, we call the column headings, we have listed and categorized studies based on the outcomes they've measured, and these will include outcomes for children and young people and also for older people. And one thing that you can do is collapse down some of those columns so it makes the map easier to navigate if you want to have it smaller, and then you can also expand it to look at those specific outcomes. On the left hand side, the row columns, we've categorized the types of intergenerational interventions based on the level of contact. So we've used Kaplan's different levels from the level 1, where you're learning about an older or younger age group, through to a level 7, where in an intergenerational practice is embedded within community settings. And this is the different categories we've used to group and code our intergenerational intervention studies. Each of the cells contains dots which represent the number of studies, and you'll notice there's a legend along the bottom which gives an indication of what those colours mean. And in this particular map, we've used the colours to represent different types of study design, and the size of the dot indicates how many studies there are of that particular type. And where there are no dots, it indicates that there is no existing evidence that we've been able to identify. The map has 500 studies coded within it. When you click on those cells, it takes you to a more detailed look at the studies within those cells, and you can look at an abstract, and where there's a link to the PDF of the paper, that's also included. Those list of references can also be downloaded into, say, a reference management software. Along the top of the map, there are tabs that allow you to explore the table further. So you can click on the filters tab, which will take you to a list of different filters. So for example, you'd be able to locate studies that have been undertaken in particular countries or with particular age group, or different types of of focus of activities as well as one of the filters. So that will enable you to explore the map, and you can look at just the specific findings that you're interested in. Thank you very much for listening, and if there's any questions that you have for us, please feel free to get in touch. And if there's any evidence that you feel is not in the map and should be, we would also encourage you to get in touch. Thank you for listening.